Hey guys, it's TheGameFaceHD here and welcome back to episode 15 of my Juventus career mode, and today we've got Carlos Tevez returning for us in his first game back against Roma. That should be really exciting because he's not played in quite a while now after he got injured. Dybala's got injured though in the previous episode if you did miss it. I would advise that you do go back and watch it though because it is quite a good episode actually. I enjoyed that. Playing against AC Milan and then thrashing another team which I'm not going to reveal who they are. I'm not going to say the scoreline or anything like that, but we did win quite convincingly. In this episode we hopefully should get to some international games, or is that too far ahead? Let's have a look. No, we won't get to the international games, but we might just get quite literally before the international game maybe. My first one, because I've not played for Belgium yet, but hopefully we should get near there in this episode. But we are going to progress a bit further. We're going to play this game against Roma. We're going to use this team, and yeah, let's see whether we can get a win and get straight into the game. Right, come on Carlos Tevez, let's show me what I've been missing in the few weeks that you have been out injured. I think he's been out for a few months actually, but it does feel like a long time since I've played with him, and that's not the best of starts. I think it's important to acknowledge that he's not fully fit, so I'm not expecting him to go out there and score a hat-trick or anything like that in this game, because like I say, he's not fully fit. He's barely even returned back from injury. He's literally just returned back from injury in the last few days, so he's not going to be 100% just yet, but we're going to see how we can get on with him. Oh my god. Another goal that I just wasn't expecting. How has that one happened? Oh my god. You have to watch this one back on the replay. De Gea messes this one up, so does the defender. I don't even know what happened here. De Gea should just pick it up, and he doesn't pick it up. I don't know why. Jovino just smacks it in the back of the net, and it's through his legs as well. Really poor start to the game. I think I've had maybe one opportunity, but again, I'll probably not include it in the clips because it wasn't much of an opportunity, and we've really struggled to get hold of this game at the moment. It's just got worse as well. Outplayed again just before half time, and De Rossi just smacked that one away. Can't believe that. Opened up a gap, and the 2-0 lead at the moment. Our points tally is going to be diminished by this. Okay, so it's 2-0 at half time. We're losing, but I'm not going to make any changes because I'm just hoping that we start to play a bit better in the second half. I don't think we're going to be able to get a win here. A draw's probably going to be as good as we're going to get, if we can even get that. It's going to be very tricky. I don't have much choice but to make all three changes here. Coleman's coming on, Berardi's coming on, and Pereira's coming on. And in return we are taking off Sterling, Vidal and Kovacic. I've got no idea whether this is going to work, but we've got to try something. Coleman's through here, he's going to shoot. 2-1, we're back in the game. He's only just come on as well, Coleman. Brilliant start to things. I think he's left-footed and that's why it works so well. And yeah, brilliant strike there from Coleman. I actually just realised he's right-footed, so even better that he's managed to score such a good left-footed shot there. But we are back in the game now. We need 2 more goals, ideally, in the next 30 minutes. Whether that's going to happen, I don't know. Through to Coleman again. He's got a brilliant opportunity, similar sort of angle. Coleman saves this time. They're going to probably try and take it into the corner. That's not good for us. We've managed to win it back. 3 minutes added on. That's not going to be enough, is it? And that is how it finishes. We've lost 2-1. That's the first time we've lost in a while. I think we've lost before in this series. I can't remember. But certainly that's the first time we've lost in a while. Luckily it's not against Milan, but that's giving Milan a chance to maybe move to just 1 point behind us now. Okay, so we are actually 4 points ahead still. I think Milan must have lost, which is a bit surprising, but brilliant for us obviously. And I'm trying to think where they are now, Roma. They're 9th, so they can't have been that high up the league, and we've managed to lose to them. But anyway, we've got a game against Fiorentina coming up, and I didn't realise, stupidly, that we have already played the first leg, but I didn't even realise there was 2 legs. So I thought we'd got through to the final, when in actual fact we'd only got through that first leg, and we have to play them again in the semi-finals. But we do have a scouting update, as usual. Let's see who we've got. No to him. No to him. Yeah, we'll scout you, but I've got to change the budget again. Scouted, and no to you. Training injury. Cesares is out for 4 weeks. Another injury. It's not good. But we do have a game against Fiorentina, so Cesares can't play. This puts us in a bit of an annoying position because that means De Sciglio's got to play virtually every game at right back for the next 4 weeks. Although Romelu, I think, can also play right back. I think it's Romelu that plays there. I'll have to have a look. Yes, it is. So it's not too bad, I suppose. And he's got an all right amount of pace if you look there. So I'll quickly go change the team, and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so this is the team I've gone with. De Gea starts in net again. De Sciglio at right back. I have put Morone in centre back. He can play there, but we're also a bit short on centre backs at the moment. I don't want to put Chiellini in there. Cesares is injured, and they are the only options I've really got. And Varane's also a little bit tired, so I don't really want to put them in there. But I don't mind having Morone at centre back. I've not tried him there before, but we'll see how it goes really. And Laporte at the left side of centre back. Rodriguez stays at left back. Vidal, Pereira, and Pirlo joins in centre mid, along with Berardi at centre attacking mid. Tevez starts up front again, along with Raheem Sterling. This is how the bench is. Harry Kane on there and Coman, who I've been really impressed with Coman. And Harry Kane's also had a pretty good few last games. But yeah, let's get straight into this game against Fiorentina in the second leg. And let's see if we can get another win. Sterling's through already here. It's a brilliant break. Raheem Sterling to shoot. Goal! 1-0. We're now 4-2 in the lead in aggregate. Brilliant start. I didn't see who got the assist, but that's 2.5 minutes in and we're already winning. Oh my god. Where has that come from? That was really strange, that one. It was a random cross in, and I kind of just thought, oh, we'll be able to clear this one. And then suddenly he just leaped above my guy and put it in the back of the net. It's Mario Gomez who makes it 1-1. We are still winning on aggregate though, so I think we should be okay, especially now we've got an away goal. I know that they've got like 3 away goals or something, 2 away goals actually, but we still should be okay because at the moment we've got 1 and we are winning on aggregate. Sterling again looking to beat the defenders. This is definitely where we can really try and put pressure on them. He's going to shoot again. 2-0. Not 2-0. 2-1. And we are winning 5-3 in aggregate. Another brilliant strike from Sterling. Really using his pace there. I did have the option to play it to Tevez, but it was probably a better option to shoot here, I think. Just about tight angle, but he has managed to get his second goal in the Tim Cup. And we are now winning 2-1 and 5-3 in aggregate. Pirlo, can he get a goal? Pirlo does! It's strange to see him so far up the pitch, but he's managed to get a goal in the semi-final. He said he wanted to win the cup before he retires, and he's just helped us probably do that now. I know we are not quite to the final yet, but Pirlo will certainly start when we get there, and that's a brilliant finish from him. And we're now winning 3-1 and 6-3 in aggregate, I think it is. So brilliant stuff at the moment, just before half-time. And a nice little finish there from Pirlo. It's half-time, we're winning 3-1 and 6-3 in aggregate. And I just wanted to say, I didn't even realise I was playing with Morone at centre-back. Well, I've completely forgotten about it anyway, because he's not really been much of an issue. I don't know whether he was the one that maybe caused the first goal for Fiorentina, but other than that, I don't know whether I've really realised that he was actually there. So I'm really surprised about that. I'm happy about it, though, obviously, because he's performing quite well, I think, there at the moment. We're not going to make any changes at half-time. I don't think. Actually, I forgot about Vidal, so yeah, we're going to take Vidal off because I don't want him to get sent off. And we are going to bring on Kovacic instead. We're going to put Pirlo in CDM, and I'm going to move Kovacic into that centre mid position just to kind of help things balance out a little bit. Pirlo probably won't last too much longer. He will be coming off at some stage, I would imagine. So yeah, let's see whether we can get a few more goals. Sterling again bursting through. Raheem Sterling to get his hat-trick. He does. 4-1 now. 7-3 on aggregate. It's turning into a thrashing here. And that's brilliant possession football. A minute ago it was at De Gea. Next thing it's up there with Raheem Sterling. And they've really passed that one around nicely. Fiorentina not looking as dangerous as they were in the first half, or at the start of the first half anyway. And that's a lovely finish from Sterling. And to say I was considering getting rid of him in January, he's definitely started performing now. And he's playing really well in that striker position. Okay, I'm going to make my final 2 changes. They might be a little bit bizarre because Sterling's been playing so well, but I have subbed him because I want to rest him, really. He's done his thing now. He's got himself a hat-trick. He doesn't need to be on the pitch any longer. And the other option was Coman to put up front, but I felt Kane Definitely needed to play a bit more game time, so I decided to do that. Coman's played quite a lot recently, and I know what he can do, and I know he's a good player to bring on. So Harry Kane still has a bit more to prove, I think, so I brought him on anyway for this last 30 minutes, and I brought on Malares as well, and taken off Pirlo, who was obviously starting to get tired. So we actually do have a corner here, and we'll see whether we can try and maybe get a 5th goal. And that is it. We have won 4-1 and 7-3 on aggregate. Brilliant result there. Unfortunately, Tevez didn't score, but I'm not particularly worried about that because we have other people scoring at the moment, and he's just come back from injury, so he's not going to be 100% just yet. But if he doesn't start scoring fairly soon, then I might even have to drop him out of the team for a bit. So I wouldn't like to do that, but like I say, he has just come back from injury, so I'm not expecting loads from him straight away. But we've got a very good result there. And we're into the final against Napoli. Should be an interesting game. I don't know when that one's going to be, but we'll have to see. I think maybe definitely in the next episode, I would imagine. And the next game is against... I can never pronounce this team. It begins with an S, doesn't it? Sassuolo, something like that. We are going to sim that game, basically because we should win it, and it's at home. And tournament prize money, not a lot. And for the upcoming game, he wants to be played, which is alright because I'm fairly happy to do that anyway, because he's a good player guy. I really do like him actually in game. And I'm going to go sort out this team ready for the game to be simmed. Okay, so this is the team I've gone for. De Gea back in net again. Romelu at right back this time, just to see how he goes. Varane and Laporte at centre back. Guy is obviously starting at left back. Vidal, Pogba and Guarin are my 3 centre mids, with Malares just in front of them as centre attacking mid, and Tevez and Sterling up front again. Hopefully Tevez can get a couple of goals in this game and make him a bit more on form than he currently is. So yeah, let's get on with simming this game and see how we do. Just to note, they have a defender playing up front, or as a right winger for some reason. Don't know why that is, and at this rate we're probably going to have someone sent off with Romelu getting a booking after 2 minutes. No way have we conceded after 26 minutes. Tevez gets the equalising goal, brilliant news. Laporte comes off, Chiellini on. We need to win this game really. Come on, Tevez, get another goal please. I don't know how he conceded actually in this game. No way. No, we've drawn this game. No way. How have we managed that? Look at the team we've put out. Look at the team compared to theirs. We've drawn the game at home as well. Oh, that's disappointing. Milan are now 2 points behind. Luckily, they only drew as opposed to winning, which is good news. But last match, he's happy about playing their guy, and that is such a shame that we did get a draw there as opposed to a win, because we could have extended our lead by more, but we haven't this time. I'm really tempted to also sim this game, but I don't really want to. I'll have to have a quick think, and I'll quickly have a look at these scout reports. So basically those scout reports were just players that I was looking at, nothing significant really, just players I was looking at in between episodes ready for the summer, and I found a couple of players that I'm interested in, but I've got to make sure that they would fit into the team, and think about the fact that Pirlo's leaving as well, so we do have to think about that one. This team are 5th in the league. Now this is a bit more of a risky one, because if we do lose this game, then Milan could go top. If we draw this game, then Milan could go joint top. So we really have to win this game if we do sim it. I am going to sim it. I'm just going to have to put out the best team that we've got, really. So yeah, I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so this is the team I've gone with. De Gea back in net as usual. De Sciglio at right back. Laporte and Chiellini make up the centre backs. Rodriguez at left back, and Pogba, Vidal and Pereira, the 3 centre mids, with Guarin just above them, and Tevez and Sterling up front again. We've surely got to get a win with that team. I mean, that is literally the best team I can put out, I think, pretty much, other than Pirlo playing, but I don't really want to risk him just before the final. So we are going to sim this game. It's a big one because we need to win it, really. If you look, they've got midfielders playing in defence. How can we not win this game? We've surely got to win it. They've got midfielders playing left back and right back. Good start by Tevez though, scoring, which is brilliant news. Guarin with the straight red, but then Pereira scores. That's not good news. Guarin getting sent off. Luckily we do have plenty of centre mids though. Kane comes on, Sterling off, Pogba with the 3rd goal. This could turn into a thrashing at this rate. Malares comes on, Vidal off. And a very good result so far. Varane on, De Sciglio off, Kane scores, and Pereira with the booking. That's a really, really good result, actually, that one. Because we've got Tevez scoring, we've got Kane scoring, and then Perrier and Pogba. All the people I needed to score have scored, which is brilliant news. And the only downside is the fact that Guarin's got a straight red, which isn't good news, but luckily Chiellini hasn't got a yellow, otherwise he would have been suspended as well. So pretty good result, that one, and we are still 2 points above Milan. So we are going to end this episode here. Guarin's got a one-match ban for the straight red, and we've got Palmero, is that how you pronounce the team name? I can't remember. We also have to look at the Belgium squad for the up-and-coming qualifying games that we do have. So I'm going to sort that out now, and then I'm going to reveal to you what the team is that I'm taking to the game. Okay, so this is the squad that I've gone for. Courtois, Mignolet and Gillette, who are my 3 goalkeepers. Company, Vertonghen, Vermaelen, Alderweireld and Cavanda. I'm not going to be able to pronounce half these names. Van Dam and Van den Boer and Tishmanga as my defenders. And then Hazard, we've got obviously De Bruyne, Mertens, Milares, Nagalonian, something like that, Witzel, Dembele, and then I put in Fellaini. Now originally it was Chadley in the team, but I've decided that I'd rather have Fellaini in there just for the other height option. I know we've got another few centre mids that are similar to him really, but I've put him in there anyway because Chadley I didn't feel was really someone I'd use actually that much, so I've gone with that. Benteke up front, Lukaku up front as well, and then this guy who I've never heard of before, if I'm completely honest with you. Looked at him and he looks really good for a 21-year-old, so I might even buy him for my Juventus team. We'll have to see about that one. And then Batshuayi up front as well. So we've got a very good team there. We've got the 3 nice strikers to have. I think 3 should be enough, but we'll have to see really. I'm not 100% sure as to what formation I'll be using. But yeah, that is the team. I'm going to submit the squad and we're going to continue to sim to the next game. But that is going to be it for this episode, like I did say. We are going to have a quick look at these emails, probably nothing too significant. Player returns for injury, Cis Ceres, which is brilliant news, and the England scout report, which I'm not really too bothered about at the moment. But that is going to be it for this episode. Thank you for watching. If you haven't done this, then please leave a like and subscribe. Also, we are still 2 points ahead of Milan, and Juventus also have a game against Monaco, I think it is. And hopefully do win that game. The game hasn't been played yet, but by the time this video goes up it will have been played, so let's hope they get a win. And thank you for watching. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.